The proof of truth. Can there be proof of truth? Maharaj sometimes puts this question as if to himself. Can truth be grasped intellectually? Apart from the keen intellect, says Maharaj, the seeker must have faith to enable him to grasp the basic essentials of truth. And the faith should be of the kind that can accept the Guru's word as God's own truth. Faith is the first step, and no further progress is possible unless the first step is taken first. There are simple-minded people who, though not gifted with keen intellect, have abundant faith. Maharaj gives them a mantra and asks them to chant it and meditate till their psyche is purified enough to receive the knowledge. With the intellectuals, Maharaj has to deal differently. The intellectual understand what the various religions propagate, the ethical and moral codes they prescribe, and also the metaphysical concept their fundamentals are based on. But at end of the day, he remains unenlightened. What he actually seeks is truth, the constant factor that is not subject to any change. And what is more, he wants proof, but is not able to say what kind of proof would satisfy him. Proof as such would itself be something subject to space and time, and the intellectual is intelligent enough to know that. Truth, in order to be truth, must be timeless and spaceless. Maharaj says any intelligent person must admit that I am, the sense of conscious presence or of being, is the only truth every sentient being knows. And that is the only proof one can have. And yet, mere existence cannot be equated with truth. For the simple reason that existence itself is not timeless and spaceless, like reality. Because reality is timeless and spaceless. Maharaj in his talks throws abundant light on this subject. A blind man may say, "Prove to me there are colors. Only then will I believe all your lovely descriptions of the rainbow." Whenever such questions are put to Maharaj, he counters them by saying, "Prove to me there is something like Bombay or London or New York." He says, everywhere it is the same earth, air, water, fire and sky. In other words, one can neither seek truth as an object, nor can truth be described. It can only be suggested or indicated, but not expressed in words, because truth cannot be conceived. Anything conceived will be an object, and the truth is not an object. As Maharaj puts it, you cannot shop for truth as something which is authoritatively certified and stamped truth. Any attempt to find the proof of truth would involve a division of the mind into subject and object, and then the answer could not be the truth, because there is nothing objective about truth, which is essentially is pure subjectivity. The whole process, says Maharaj, is like a dog chasing its own tail. In seeking a solution to this riddle, one must analyze the problem itself. Do we clearly understand what we are? All existence is objective. We all exist as objects only, as a mere appearances in consciousness that cognizes us. Is there really any proof that we ourselves exist, other than as objects of cognition in someone else's mind? When we seek the proof of the truth, what we are trying to do is equivalent to a shadow seeking proof of the substance. Maharaj therefore urges us to see the false as false, and then there will be no more looking for truth. Have you understood what I mean? He asks. Do you not intuitively feel what the position is? That which is sought is the seeker himself. I repeat, that which is sought is the seeker himself. Can an eye see itself? He says, please understand, we are timeless, spaceless, not sensorially cognizable is what we are. But we appear to be as separate objects, sensorially cognizable. Consider what you were before you acquired the physical form. Did you need any proof about anything then? The question of proof arises only in relative existence, and any proof provided within the parameters of relative existence can only be untrue.